Good morning, dear vlog. Welcome to a new week. Oh, wait, let me find a tripod. Okay, better angle, a little weird. But yeah, welcome. It is, my goodness, what is going on? Can I put this on silent for a bit? It is Tuesday, busy with work. I'm about to take a break. I've had a coffee. I think I'll probably make a cup of tea now. I need to actually get green tea. I don't have green tea in the house. But yeah, it's a new week. Reading. Let's talk about reading. I'm busy charging the Kindle here, but we are still busy with the Chalk Man, and I am currently, I'm 88% into it. So far it's okay. I feel like it is a little bit slow because it meanders a lot. We keep jumping between two timelines, 1989 and 2016. So there are things that happened to these kids, and there was a murder in 1989 where Eddie and his friends found the body of a dead girl who has been dismembered, and every time there was something going on in their town, there were these drawings of chalk men either leading them to the body, which is what happened, or kind of like hinting at the crime being committed. So that's kind of like the situation we have. But my memory card got full and I had to transfer some stuff, but it's actually almost lunchtime, so I'm about to take my lunch. I need to go to the library to go and return these books that I didn't even get to read. So let's do a little bit of a library unhaul, starting with my daughter's books. We've got Peter Pan. At least her books we've read at least once. We've got Mulan, and then we've got Circus Fun. So I managed to read through these with her, so her books are fine, so I need to return them today. Today is actually our due date in terms of returning the books. I left it until late. But on my side, I had the Obelisk Gate that I had actually started. I need to now take my bookmark out. I'd actually started, but now I have to return it and I won't be able to check it out today again. But maybe I should just buy myself a copy because I keep taking this book out and then I never read it. I've also got the Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, and then I had Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. So yeah, I'm gonna return these. I don't know if I'll come back with any library books. I don't think I'll pick anything for my daughter. She does have a couple of books that can keep her busy for a while, and anyway, if I have to pick up something for her, she actually prefers to be with me at the library, so when I go back again I'll go with her, then she'll pick for herself. But yeah, this is going back today. I think I was talking about the Chalk Man. This is what I'm reading currently. It's going okay, but I wish it moved a little bit faster. I think the last thing I was saying is that there's two timelines between 1989 where these group of boys, like 12-year-olds, go to this park or the woods together. They friends, and they start doing this thing where they leave messages for each other using chalk, and each person had a specific color chalk, so you know who left you the message. Until certain things start happening in their town, people are getting hurt, there's a murder, and every time something like that happens, there is a chalk drawing next to the scene or somewhere close to the scene to either predict the scene or point you to the scene. And those chalk marks or drawings are made specifically with white chalk, whereas these group of friends all use different color chalks and none of them use white, so we don't know who this person is that's leaving chalk marks everywhere. And then we've got the 2016 timeline where they're all grown up now, and something else happens. Ugh, I can't say what, but something else happens. So there's a bit of a mystery there. And as they keep like talking about their past and visiting each other, and certain things are starting to come out, you realize that there's certain things that each of them did back in 1989 or 86 that either brought the result of certain bad things happening or fueled it, like made the situation worse. And I'm just like, so I'm like 88% into it. I'm hoping that I can finish this book maybe by tomorrow, and then I can start something new, or maybe finish something I've started. I have a TBR. This is my May TBR. I haven't recorded a TBR video. I mean, it's the 14th of May. I don't know if I should still record it, but I've got the options of reading Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. I've got Red Ink that I really need to finish, so maybe I should pick this up. But I feel like every time I pick up Red Ink, I get tired of reading the story, because I feel like it's also really not moving that fast. And I don't know if it's the font. I feel like the font is bothering me. It makes my eyes tired. Like I get tired too easily when reading this book, which is like very weird. So I think maybe my plan should be that when I'm done with the Chalk Man, I should read a chapter of Red Ink and then open up Nevermore and start reading a chapter there, and then keep swapping. I also want to read The Eternal Ones by Namina Fona. This is the last book in the Gilded One series, so that I can close off the series and then mark a series complete, because like I keep saying, this is what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to close off a couple of series, especially series where I own all of the books. I need to try and prioritize. I've got The Fury as well by Alex Michaelides, and then I've got Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. So I thought that we had reading sprints this weekend, but we don't, which is great, because one, I need a weekend of rest. Even though I love you guys, I love sprints, they're also quite exhausting to do them for that long, for as long as we do them. So, and with the past 2-3 weekends being so hectic for me, I haven't had, actually in the last maybe 2 to 3 months, I haven't had a weekend where I'm doing nothing. There's just always something going on. So I'm looking forward to this weekend, because I don't have any plans, and I want to keep it that way, because one, I need to, well, my house is in order and my house is not bad, and I've been kind of like catching up with laundry. Yesterday I did some laundry because we were away for a couple of days and I didn't do any laundry. So yesterday I had to do some laundry. So I'm gonna finish that over the weekend, clean up the house, and I just wanna read, edit, repeat, read, edit, repeat. That's what I want to do. I want to try and make sure that I've got at least 3 videos edited this week, and I have a lot of footage again that is vlog content that I need to work through. I am already busy with editing 1 video, but because there was a period where my laptop crashed and I lost a lot of footage, I have to kind of like figure out how to structure the vlog. But with the vlog that I'm currently busy editing, there's like 3.5 hours worth of footage, so I'm gonna try and compress that into less than 2 hours. Okay, it might be a very, very long vlog for you guys, but yeah, this is my reading plans. Audiobook wise, I started an audiobook this morning on my Libro FM app. So I'm still on Libro FM, Libby, and Audible. I haven't switched back to Everand, but I think at the end of this month I need to switch from Audible to Everand, because I'm not going to have the cheap Audible no more, because I was on 50% off for 3 months, which is great. So I got to use my credits. I've got a bunch of credits. Let me just let you know which books are on my radar. So I've got The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin. I've got the first binding by R.R. Verdi, which is on my cart and I still need to get to. I've got Gleam by Raven Kennedy, which I forced myself to use that credit because I have basically 4 books, right? I've read 1. I know there's a 5th one that's come out called Gold. That one is Glow. And I read the first 2 books. Book 2 is the problem because it kind of like it slowed things down for me, and I didn't really feel like going into book 3. But I think having used up this credit, I wanted to kind of force myself to get into it. And then I've got Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. I want to get to that book soon, which is why I downloaded I bought the book. And then I've got The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, which I also want to get to. I still have Will. Guys, I'm not done reading Will. Can you believe it? So I need to finish Will. I think I have 8 hours to go. I'm about halfway through. So I think maybe in between my other audiobook that I still haven't spoken about, I will also keep listening to Will so that I can just get through it. And then I've got What Lies Beyond the Veil by Harper L. Woods. So this is what I got on my Audible. And then for Libro, I'm currently listening to A Stranger in the Family. This is the book. Let me just wait for it. So I'm listening to A Stranger in the Family on Libro FM, and this one is by Jane Casey and it's narrated by Caroline Lennon. I only started it this morning, so I'm on track 7 of 62, which is amounting to about 2% into the book. I do have a couple of other books that I've saved that I need to get to, and yeah, we'll see. See, I've got the 3-Body Problem in here. There's also another series that I have that's complete. I've read The New Couple at 5B. I've read The Murder After the Night Before. I've got Dragon Rider, and I've got First Contact by Kim Harrison, and then I've got Totality by Kim Harrison. I've got The Sins of Their Bones. This cover looks so interesting. I can't wait to read this one. It's by Laura R. Martin. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I have no idea. So this is what the book looks like. So yeah, I've got a ton of books. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading. I'm gonna change because it's cold. It's quite cold today. So I'm gonna change to put something warm and then quickly head out to the library to go and drop off these books. Maybe I'll come back with another book. We'll see. If I have time anyway to search for a new book, I'll see if I'm gonna come back with anything else. But otherwise, I will catch up with you guys later. Ooh, one more thing. We've got a new baby in the house. My husband bought me this very, very pretty bonsai tree yesterday. Or plant. Is it a tree? I guess it's a tree. It's a mini tree. But yeah, he bought me this yesterday, and I'm so happy. I am so happy. So it's sitting on my desk because I'm like, where am I putting it in the house? I have no idea. But I'm thinking that I want to paint this, what do you call it? The the container. You see what I'm talking about. I want to paint this. I don't know what color I want to paint it yet, but I don't really like this one because it doesn't go with anything in my house. But I might want maybe a neutral color. I have a lot of black, and my shelves are black, guys. So I'm gonna look for something that's more neutral, maybe a lighter brown, and not this like reddish brown. But yeah, this is what he bought for me, and I'm so happy. I love how the trunk is like so twisty and intricate. I love that. It's like it's hugging itself, right? I love this. So yeah, this is the new baby in the house. I told him like I want to have green fingers. Currently they brown. But I want to have green fingers, and I love that he listened to me when I said I want to fill up the house with like green plants. I want like living things in the house. So yeah, he listened, and I've got this new beautiful, very heavy though, heavy baby to sit right here. So it's either I'm gonna paint this, or I've been thinking about trying out macrame baskets. I do have, maybe that's one thing I can also kind of like chill into, because I've got some macrame wool that I got the other time. I tried making a bookmark. This was me in my attempt. This was my attempt at making a bookmark, and I think for a first timer it came out alright, because these are like hearts, if you can see them. So yeah, I want to maybe macrame something over the weekend and play around to see. So yeah, I've got this color, so I think maybe this is the color I would want. So I want to try and make a basket out of that macrame wool. I also got that color, and then I've got this lilac color as well. So these are really pretty. I want to get back into my crafty era, because I love crafts. I love anything that is creative. I love to make things. I love DIYs, and these are the kind of things that like would make me very happy, make me feel creative, and it's relaxing as well. It's very relaxing. So I love things like this: crocheting, knitting, macrame. I'm teaching myself, painting, drawing, coloring. I love all those things. And also I saw that they've got diamond painting at PNA. So I've been planning that I want to do diamond painting with my daughter, which I think she'll really enjoy. So that's something that I want us to do maybe next month or so. So winter can have lots of cozy stuff, and I can show you guys all the things that I make in the meantime. So yeah, let me not waste any time. I'm going over my lunch. Okay, we'll talk later. Hello you guys, it is Thursday evening. I just put my daughter to bed. It was a work day today, that's why I'm all dressed up with like earrings and stuff. I need to take these off and go and wash up before I go to bed, but I just thought that I should come on here and do a little bit of a book haul. I think I'm not lazy to do a book haul right now, but I feel like I have a lot of book haul content, and I think I still have a video on my laptop that is a book haul related video that I recorded like 2 months ago and still have not uploaded. Yeah, it's been a very busy couple of weeks, and I've literally had no time to take a break. I haven't had a weekend to just sit and relax and do nothing in I think over 2 months. So I've been really exhausted, I've been overwhelmed. There's been a lot of stuff that is happening that has also been very stressful. So we've recently just finished sorting out a bunch of things, or doing about a bunch of things, and now I can now I can breathe again. And I feel like with me feeling like I can breathe again, plus I've got a weekend where I can actually sit and concentrate on content and editing and taking content for different platforms, reviewing books, reading books, because I also, like, in the same breath with my overwhelmness and being so busy that I don't have time for editing, I've also struggled to have time for reading. So it's been quite a journey, and I haven't been reading that much or finishing books. But yeah, I'm still busy with the Chalk Man. I think I'm like 90% into it now, but I want to make sure that I have an hour of reading today. So I've been doing a bunch of things. It's currently 8 o'clock. I'm planning on sleeping at 10, so from 9 o'clock I want to make sure that I'm in bed and reading, but between now and 9 I want to actually edit a little bit so that I can push this 3-hour vlog that I'm busy with. But yeah, let me not waste any time. I've got a stack here of my TBR for the next month and a half, but I'll record a separate video for that, so I'm not going to discuss this now. These are books that I'm planning on reading in the next month and a half. We're already like halfway through May, so this is my TBR for essentially May and June, because I'm already late with my TBR video, but I'm gonna record a separate video for that. For now, I just wanted to haul my library books. I went to the library yesterday and I returned 3 books that I didn't get to read, and I picked up 4 that I'm hoping to read. Let me just start with the repeat. So I went and picked up Scythe Again by Neil Shusterman. You guys, if you've been here in the last 2-3 months, you would have known that I did borrow this before. I didn't get a chance to read it. I'm hoping that I'll be in the mood to read it, and also I think I am really in the mood for a physical book. I feel like I haven't read a physical book in such a long time, and the one that I was reading, Red Ink, I don't know, something is weird. I'm not gelling that well with it, so it's taking me a long time to read it, which is very unfortunate, and I want to get through it so that I can get to book 2, which is a book club read, because I don't think it's a bad book. I think it just takes long. Like, the story is just, it's long-winded, and I feel like there's no real action that's happening, but you're just having all these dialogues, And I think I'd mentioned before that the other thing that I think is bothering me is the font style that is used, because I find that whenever I pick up the book, I cannot read more than 20 pages at a time. I feel tired and I just feel like putting it down. So yeah, it's very unfortunate because I heard really good things about it, and it's not a bad book, but I'm struggling to physically read it. And I don't know if I'm the only person who's struggling with this, but yeah, the next book I got, the title is basically gone. It's She Who Became the Sun. This is also a library copy, and this one is by Shelley Parker Chan, Rebel Warrior Hero. Heard good things about this one. I really want to read it as well. It's not a very long book either, so I hope that I can like find time to sit down, concentrate and read this book. And then I got two manga books, and it is Death Note Volume 1 and Volume 2, and this is by, the story is by Tsugumi Ohba and the art is by Takeshi Obata. So I have no idea what Death Note is about, but I was very happy to see that my library had these copies, even though this one is very, like, volume 1 is not in the best condition. Like, somebody did not take care of it, and when I was speaking to the librarian, they were telling me that it took them so many months to get these books back. The person who had borrowed them was not returning them, which, guys, don't do that. Don't do that, because every time I went, I ended up, like, I kept seeing volume 6, volume 7, like, where's volume 1 and 2? But yeah, they were trying to get it back, and the person didn't take care of it either, because just look at that. It's so unfortunate. But yeah, I'm planning on reading volume 1 this weekend so that I can see what it's about. I like that manga is very easy to read. So maybe, the thing is, I want to read Chalkman today, so I'm not going to pick this up today. But as soon as I'm done with Chalkman, I might read Death Note Volume 1 just to give me that feeling of finishing a book, because it motivates you to want to read more, right? And yeah, obviously I've got Volume 2 as well. So because of that person who took the books and didn't return them, I was only allowed to borrow 2 of these mangas at a time. They didn't allow me to borrow more than that. But yeah, that's my library haul for the month. I'll have these books until about end of June, so I always ask for the longest period possible, which is 6 weeks, but at minimum you can borrow books for about 2 weeks, and then you can extend, I think, once in those 2 weeks if you're not ready to return. But then I found out that I could actually, from the moment I borrow the book, ask for a 6-week period. So that's what I do now, because I'm not that fast of a reader and I haven't had time to read. Okay, and then we've got book deliveries. I went into the office today and I collected some books. Some of these I feel like I might want to break my TBR here, because I really want to read this book right now. It's so stunning as well, and because I think the thing that intrigues me the most is that it's a vampire story, and that makes me so happy. So this book was gifted to me by the people at Pan Macmillan, and they sent me A Tempest of Tea. And this book is by Hafsa Faisal, and it says, join the high-stakes heist into a dark vampire underworld. Arthur Casimir is a criminal mastermind and a collector of secrets. Her prestigious tea room transforms into an illegal bloodhouse by night, catering to the vampires feared by society. But when the tea room and its secrets come under threat, Arthur must lead a gang of outcasts in a high-stakes heist to a sinister vampire underworld. This sounds so good. This is the same author who wrote We Hunt the Flame and We Free the Stars, which I have not read. But I can't wait. I can't wait to pick this up. I think this book is going into my TBR, you guys. I really want to read this one. I've been waiting for it for a long time. And I think I had let me just check. On my Libby app, I had this book on audio, but I didn't borrow it yet because I was holding out for the physical. Tempest of Tea. Please tell me it's still there. Yeah, I had it and then I returned it. But anyway, it's not the audiobook, which is fine. It's also like a very short book, so I think it will be a very quick read. And I can't... I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this one. Thank you so much, Pan Macmillan. I'm already putting it in my TBR. I'm going to actually put this back so that I can unbox tomorrow. And then I got a FedEx delivery, which is actually in this bag here, from NB Publishers. Thank you so much for sending me this book. I've never read anything by this author, but they're very well known in South Africa. If you're not aware, NB Publishers publishes books and stories by South African authors, and they sent me Nick Mhlongo's The City Is Mine. This is a new release by Kwela Books, which is an imprint of NB Publishers. And it says, this city, Joburg City, Johannesburg, Johannesburg, Josie, Egoli, whatever I call it, used to be mine. Mangi and his fiancée Azza has been living together in the Joburg suburb of Linden for the past 8 years. While cleaning their bedroom one day, Mangi discovers a secret that his fiancée has been hiding from him for a long time. The uncovering of Azza's lie is the catalyst for the unraveling of their already tumultuous relationship. Mangi loses his job and is left destitute, suddenly having to find inventive ways to make money. But how do you survive and find your own meaning in the harsh streets of Josie when everything that used to make you feel safe has vanished into thin air? The City Is Mine by the award-winning and best-selling novelist Nick Mhlongo is a bittersweet story of passion, desperation, camaraderie, and seemingly impossible dreams. I also really like this cover. I like the colors. I love how like abstract it is. This is also one that's probably going to be very quick to read. So adding to my South African book collections. So looking forward to reading this one. And then I got a box from Penguin Random House. The packaging to keep the book safe. Love it, even with these air, what do they call them, A plus by store pack, whatever those things are. But they sent me this. I went to the book launch for this cookbook and the food was really good, but like I can't wait to try out a lot of these things. And I love that the author, the chef, had mentioned that they also have like vegan and vegetarian options in here, which makes me so excited. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. This is a margaritas. Look at how gorgeous. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Margarita and Company elderflower margarita. I'm not a big cocktail person. Also, like, I'm not a big alcohol person. Like, I'm a social drinker, if I could say. So I never keep alcohol in my house. Like, I have zero alcohol in my house. If I feel like I want to have some wine, I would have to go into the shop and buy a bottle of wine, and I buy like one at a time, and that one bottle could last me anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. So that should give you like an idea of what kind of drinker I am. But oh gosh, Mexican hot chocolates, deep fried churros ice cream. Oof. This is all dessert. I hope I'll be able to like find these ingredients for the recipes. Jalapeno stuffed chicken breasts, tomato salsas, oh, Mexican meats air fryer. I love that. Crispy chicken wings, plain nachos, chili con confit gook, quinoa salad. Like he was talking about deep fried pap, guys. I don't know, fish ceviche. He did mention that this is like one of his favorites. Corn bowl, creamy corn bowl, crispy calamari, deep fried avo. The pictures are so stunning. They're so stunning. Tapas, pulled pork enchiladas. Oof, guys. Food is so nice. Braised lamb quesadillas, chicken quesadillas, pork quesadillas. I need to find like a good vegan mozzarella that melts so I can make some quesadillas, because all this dairy and my tummy, we're not gonna get along. Tacos, burrito. Okay, but yeah, I've been looking at Mexico in Zanzi. This is the book, this is the cookbook, and it's by Aiden Pinar. And here is Aiden at the back. Can't wait. This is gonna be the new book that gets displayed in my kitchen, because I do love displaying books in my kitchen, cookbooks, more specifically for the kitchen, and I rotate them also based on what recipes I'd like to try. So very happy, very thankful to Penguin and our contact on Penguin. I see it even has, yeah, but anyway, this is the last book that I want to haul, so I'm gonna put it back because I still need to unhaul, not unhaul, I still need to unbox, but I have to decide how I want to do it. How is it that when you unbox stuff, right, and you want to put back things the way that they were packed, how is it that you can never do it? I'm gonna try and fit stuff. But how is it that it becomes so difficult to put things back the way they were boxed before? But yeah, I managed to do it. And yeah, let's just remember this one and this one. I also need to take some pictures of tomorrow so that I can post on my social media. I haven't been on social media in such a long time either, like Instagram, TikTok. I have not been on any of those platforms, and I really want to like get back to it and yeah, get my presence there again, start growing again on these platforms and have a more positive outlook for those platforms. But yeah, my bonsai, this makes me so happy, you guys. This right here makes me so happy. I still want to get some paint so I can paint. I think, do I have white paint? I don't think I have white paint, but yeah, I'll look for some paint and then I'm gonna take my time one day to paint it, and then maybe I should look for inspiration on Pinterest. I think I'm gonna do that because I want it to be kind of like a muted color, but one that will blend really seamlessly in the household. But yeah, this is the bonsai, the new addition to the family. It makes me happy to look at it. I don't know how to take care of it, so I need to Google how to take care of it so that it can last forever. Anyway, I'm gonna get to editing because I'm finishing time. I've got 45 minutes now to work on some editing, and then yeah, I'm trying to systematically start doing things that are going to contribute to me getting back on all of the platforms. So wish me luck. By the time you see this video, I should be back in the swing of things. By the time you see this video, I hope that you guys have helped me get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't, press that subscribe button, please. I'll see you later. Hello people, hello you guys, how are you doing? It is Thursday. I'm so tired. I feel like I need a nap, but I'm still busy with work, and I'm on my second, well, I just had my second cup of coffee because I'm trying to just be awake, but it's hard. So I thought, let me just take a break and talk to you guys a little bit and say hi, because I haven't said hi to you guys today. Last night I managed to edit a video and finish editing a video, and I ended up sleeping so late. Maybe this is also why I'm tired. I slept so late, I think just before midnight, but at least the video is up. The video is live. The thumbnail is done. Everything that's related to it is done. And I'm glad for it. So I want to start working on the next video for me to edit. I still need to do my TBR video that I need to record. I don't think I'll be able to record. Like, these are the books that I want to read that I'm adding to my May and June TBR. I have an idea of what I want to do for my July TBR, which I think will be fun to choose that way, because one, I'm not leaving it to chance, but I'm still going through the bookshelf to make the decisions on what to read. But two, it will give me a better eye on what I have on my shelves, because currently when I think about what I want to read next, I'm always picking books that are like close to me, which is books that I've received recently, or me attempting to read library books. Guys, I've been collecting library books for the last couple of months, and I can't think if I've finished a library book before. I keep just returning them, but yeah, I want to do better. But my idea, because my bookshelves are arranged by in alphabetical order using the author's surnames, I want to go through, and let's say for that month I'm picking 6 physical books. I want to go through my shelves and pick a book per letter from A to F. So if I'm doing 6 books, that'll be A to F. I'll choose a book from one author with the surname started with F. If for some reason there's only one book with an author starting with that surname starting with that letter, then I have to pick that book. I have to pick that book. So that's the thing that's gonna make it a bit interesting. Like, for example, on the letter A, I only have 2 options, Jennifer L. Armentrout and Daniel Abraham. Those are my only 2 choices in terms of fantasy though, but I will look through everything, like from fantasy to my YA middle grade to thrillers, African literature. But in order for me to do that, because I can't just quickly have a look at my bookshelf, because I've got, like I said, I've got books here and I've got books in my book cart, what I'm doing is going through shelf by shelf and scanning in each one of my books and listing them on the story graph to my to be read list. So my to be read list will only consist of books that I physically own that I am yet to read, and not just any random book that I would like to read. Okay, if that makes sense. It has to be a physical copy that I own. And with that, so I'm gonna list them on my story graph. So I've done one shelf, but whenever I get a break, I will go through each shelf, scan all of the books. One, it will give me a sense of how many books I have in my physical TBR that are yet to be read. 2, I can use the app to arrange the books in alphabetical order, which is great. I've already tested that, by the way, so I know it works, which is great because then I can have a quick look at all the authors starting with the letter A, B, C, and so on. But yeah, so for July, for example, I want to do from A to F if I want to pick 6 books, and then in August I'll do G to wherever I want to, and then keep continuing like that. Maybe I'll swap out with TBR jar. I've taken a break from TBR jar for a while, but for this month, because it's already like halfway through May, I just picked books that I actually am interested in reading in the next 6 weeks. So I've had 13 books because I wanted to add a Kindle book as my 14th book, because I'm always traveling with my Kindle everywhere, and whenever I get a chance I want to always have a book that I'm reading. And I do have a bunch of books on my Kindle, but I'm thinking that I should pick a book from NetGalley. I think that's what I want to do. But also there's this book by Nick Mhlongo that arrived yesterday, and I kind of sampled it, and it looks like a very quick read, so I think I'm gonna add that in there. Death Note is gonna be a very quick read. A Tempest of Tea is also a short one. It looks like a very quick read. Nevermore should be a quick read. Red Ink is not a quick read. I did say my issues with Red Ink. I hope that the Read Dem Stalker is not written with the same font. I think just bearing in mind that it's a trade paperback, I think we should be fine. But yeah, this is what I got. Divine Rivals, I have an audiobook for it, so I should be good as well. Throne of the Fallen, I also have an audiobook, so that should help me read it a bit faster. Everything else I don't have an audiobook of, so yeah, that is the plan. But I'm gonna continue working. I went to gym this morning, which was great stuff indeed. And yeah, I've just been home working the whole day. It's almost 3, so I have about an hour to do some work, and then I need to go do pickups, and then I'll finish off my work later. Tomorrow I'm in the office, but it's Friday and I'm looking forward to it. I did say that I want to edit this weekend, I want to read this weekend, I want to make sure that I finish at least 2 books, one of them being a manga, and the other one I want to try and push to finish Red Ink. I know I'm struggling so much with it, but even if I have to open a 3rd book to just give me a break from Red Ink, I will do that. But I need to close Red Ink by Sunday, okay? And I want to record 2 videos, my TBR as well as my books that I've read this year so far, because I haven't done any wrap-ups this year. So I'm thinking of doing wrap-ups from January up until April. So I'm thinking of doing all my reviews from January to April for the first 4 months, and then the next one I'll do from May till August. And I think I'll keep it like that, so I'll have 3 review videos for the year. I wanted to do it per quarter, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But I want to do that video, and I want to do my TBR video, and then I want to edit. I've taken some pictures of books for my Instagram content, so I need to write up the posts for those, and then I will post them, schedule the post to go out throughout this week or the rest of this week and next week as well, and if I have enough content, maybe the week after. But the thing is, with my Instagram, it's why I haven't been posting there also is because I haven't been finishing books. And for me, it's like I post what I'm reading and I post the review of what I've read. But if I'm not reading or I'm not finishing books, then I don't have any of that, and I don't like to have random content. So it's been difficult. But anyway, let me get back to work. I will chat to you guys later. Hello, you guys. I wanted to come on here and share with you my haul from Amazon. So I placed an order, my first ever order on Amazon South Africa, and I wanted to share with you guys what I got. So I found out that Amazon had come to South Africa, or is now live for us to order locally and have shipments done to us locally, like a week ago. And I was really excited because I was like, yes, finally. And I thought it would be like an easy transition from my profile that I have for international, for the US one, because I already had like lists, shopping lists saved on there. But if you're going to use it, one thing you need to know is that you can't really transfer stuff, so I had to create new lists. But I wanted to order something small so that I can see how their delivery and their whole process works. But yeah, it was very easy. It works and looks exactly the same as the US based Amazon, so you still use the same app, but you just need to change your location from US to South Africa, and that's what I did. And then I just started creating my shopping lists. So I've got 2 skincare items that I bought, and then I got 2 books as well. The shipping was very, very quick. So you have options to ship to your address, and you have options to ship to a Pargo destination. So I chose Clicks, my nearest Clicks, as my destination. And in terms of payments, it works the same as Amazon would. So you can put either your card details on there, or you can use instant EFT, which I use instant EFT to place my order. So I placed my order like just after midnight on Thursday, and I picked up my order on the Friday. So just over 24 hours I had my stuff already delivered. The communication is very good. They let me know when the shipment has been dispatched. They let me know when it was en route and when it had arrived. So I loved that they had that open communication, and it was very quick. I paid an additional 30 rands to deliver to my Clicks because I didn't reach the minimum order amount, which is 500 rand for free delivery. So yeah, that's basically the sum of the ordering process. Let's get to the products. Firstly, for skin, I saw this Maybelline Baby Skin primer, which I used to love using back in the day when I was really getting into makeup, and I'm like, I don't actually have a primer, so let me just get this. So this is the instant pore eraser. This usually goes for like 100 rand, I think, and they were selling it for 50 rand. So I was like, let me get it because I know it's good. I'm using it currently on my face. I just did my makeup so that I can record a video after this. And then I ordered this Eucerin face wash. So this is the Dermato Clean with hyaluronic acid, and it is for sensitive skin, and it's a cleansing gel. It cleans, refreshes, and removes makeup, and it's for normal to combination skin. And this says it is for sensitive skin. So I bought this, used it as well this morning. It felt, at first it feels like I'm not sure if my face is getting clean, but I washed my face twice, and the second time around it felt good, and it leathers quite nicely. So, and the way that it feels like it says it's a gel, so it feels like something that would work well with removing makeup. So I'll try it again later today when I wash off my face and see how clean how good it washes the makeup off. And then in terms of books, I got myself a copy of Spy Family Volume 2 by Tatsuya Endo. Absolutely love this series. One of my favorite manga series, or in the illustration type storytelling. Spy Family is definitely one of my favorites. I did also see that Spy Family is now live, or streaming. The episodes are available on Netflix, which is exciting because I had to go find those episodes to watch, but they have until episode 24, which is where we had stopped anyway, and we're still waiting for the rest of it to come because it's so good. But yeah, I can't wait to continue to collect all of these are like being sold for about 110 to 140 rands, which is very cheap if you know the actual price for this. In a normal bookstore they go for about 220 to 250, so saved quite a bit there. And then I got myself the first book in one of my favorite TV series, well, my favorite TV series of all time, which I just rewatched for the second time. So this is the third time I've watched it. And I've been collecting the books because I want to now read the books, because I have never read them before, but I didn't have book one to even start with. But yeah, I got it, and it was selling for 110 rand, which is also very cheap. These also retail for about 250 a book. And I'm talking about George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones. This is the first book in the Song of Ice and Fire series, and yeah, I can't wait. I have about, I think, 2 or 3 more books that I need to collect for the series, but I think because I've got book 1, I can schedule to read this book in the next 2 months for a dragon vlog. I want to do a dragon vlog. So yeah, that is my haul of Amazon products. I've got a bunch of stuff to do today, including recording my TBR video for May and June, which I'm gonna do right now. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. I have a lot of errands to run today at the mall, at the shopping. I'm gonna go to the new shopping center. I'll take you guys with me, but it's literally just buying grocery items for the house and just going to check out some other stores that are there, because for future buys, because it's stuff that I'm looking for my daughter's birthday, and yeah, I want to go check out some things. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later.